Of the week out in Bulger Park in Melrose. 45's versus Flashback. 45's the home team in this one. Had a day off yesterday and back at it today. If you did not get a chance to watch the championship game of the SSA Playing for Peace Class B National Championship, check it out. Went 9 innings. Thrilling conclusion. So this is 16-inch style softball. You're seeing it correct, no gloves. 60-foot bases, leadoff can't steal. 38 from the rubber to the point of home plate. Open count, 6-12 on the arc. Pitcher gets a drag step. One step left, right, or back as Brian Kearns steps in to start the ball game. First pitch, he floats a little sinking fly ball, and Mike Marola makes the catch. It's a nice catch by Mike there. He did have possession before he put the ball on the grass. You can see he came in and kind of double tapped it on the lawn there. So here's Joey Igardo, shortstop, checking in. We'll finish the rules up after this pitch. So the pitcher gets a drag step, one step left, right, or back. Two fakes or hesitation. Third arm action has to be to deliver the pitch. Throw or fake to a base. And Joey, off the pitcher, rolls into no man's land, and Joey will beat it out. So hard line drive up the middle. Jimmy Moretti got a hand on it, but couldn't make the play. So 1 out base runner here for Flashback. So a throw or fake toward a base is one of your fakes or hesitation. We use a 16-inch clincher, not a mush ball. 6-12 on the arc, and we swing heavier bats up to 38 ounces, 34 inches long, 2 1/4 on the barrel. No fences. Here's PJ Raines. And there's a strike. Pleasant evening here in Chicago. Wind feels like it's pushing in from right center field a little bit. Not a real heavy breeze. Top of the trees are moving, but not a whole lot. Very pleasant day to play softball. Low humidity right now. And as you can see, they got a short dugout fence and short fence down the sidelines. They usually play the fence line down. And they got a okay amount of foul territory here. The big quirks are those little openings you see right at the end of the third base dugout and the first base dugout. We do see throws get through there. And there's a little short pop-up. Mike Marola got a beat on it and puts it away for out number 2. And because of the height of the dugout fences, you'll see the occasional throw get over that or the sidewall fence. So it brings up Mike Manzella. He's been nursing a leg injury. Saw him out at the Terry Moran. He said it was getting better, slow but sure. He's been kind of trying to play through it. I kind of thought if I was running the team, I would have shut him down 3 weeks ago and just had him sit for a couple of weeks. But some of these guys are a little hard-headed when you tell them they got to sit. And there's a one-hopper, long throw across. So Flashback, they get a 1-out base runner. They can't do anything with it. And I don't have my pen. You know, your dad stole my pen there, Will. If you need one, I'll give you my keys. You can go in my car right there. All right. So we're going to head to the bottom of the second, no score. And fun weekend. We showed you 3 championship games in 3 days. Starting on Friday at Papa Hops. And if you didn't get a chance to watch that video, the crowd was insane. As they probably had over 4,000 people surrounding the park or the playing field. And that didn't count the people walking through there. We were out at the Terry Moran. We showed you that on Saturday evening. And then we had 2 championship games as Ricks from Iowa forced the if game against the Gravediggers. And the if game went 9 innings. So, eventful weekend. So we'll be doing this game. The plan is to do a show with Jerry Brown, more than likely this Thursday. We'll get you caught up on some stuff. And we'll try to show you current leaders, etc. in the Chicago Summer Series. So we'll be doing double duty there. As the softball schedule is heated up out here in the Chicagoland area. And that pitch is way short. Leadoff man Anthony Sanchez, Nate Mercado, and then Vince Sacy. And again, these 2 teams have won just about everything you can win in softball, and they've done it for an extended period of time. And Anthony bangs it off of Shane Lawler. Shane. So Shane is saying he didn't pick it up off the bat at all. He got handcuffed. Lucky he was carrying his hands low there. He might have caught it in a bad spot. Shane's laughing. So here's Nate Mercado. We're in this weird time of the day here where the lights are on, but they haven't kicked in yet. And as a result of that, sometimes you do lose track of the ball a little bit. Yes, Somalia, you are 100% correct. And I got to tell you, for a B-level game, the defense was just flat out. And there's a fair ball. So they worked both lines. And Anthony's going to try to score, and he will, on the double right over third base. Joey Agardo got the throw from Ryan Russ, but nothing he can do. Anthony running hard right off the swing, just kept running. And that ball just kind of slowed down a little bit as it was getting out to Ryan, so he had to go and get it. And there was nothing he could do there.
Not a good sign when the batter don't run, Kip.
And Flash having some discussion about whether or not that was a fair ball, because Nate Mercado didn't run out of the box, and he, I think Nate is telling Scotty Vickers, the second baseman, he thought it was fouled by about a half a foot. But the problem there is when you hit a ball hard right down the line, here's Sacy, and Vince towering fly ball going back at his Kearns, and Nate Mercado will get to third. The problem there is when you are umping, you're about 8-9 feet back. Well, not 8 or 9, I'd say about 6, maybe 7. And you don't really have time to get all the way to home plate there. And as a result of that, if the ball shoots down the line, sometimes you don't get the best angle. That's just the geometry of the game. So here's Jeff Mastari, 1 out, 1 in, and 1 on. And Jeff hits a rocket through the hole, 2-0 45's. So the 45's have come out, may have gotten a little break on the Mercado double. And it brings up Joe Yaris. Nice to see Joe coming back out and playing more softball. And Joe's a tough out because he can hit line drives over the infield. He can take something off his swing. And when he wants to turn and burn, he can still drive the ball. And we see a lot of the really good major players have all 3 of those capabilities. And there's a little roller to Vickers, and they spin the double play, so the Maluk lives as Joe Yaris rolls into a double play. Nice job here by Scotty Vickers. You can see here he does a good job of catching it first, and good relay there by Vito. Vito, of course, has one of the best infield arms in the game. So once he gets it and throws it, it'll get to first in a hurry. You can see Joe kind of shading his eyes. There are pockets here on the infield where, depending on where the infielder is standing, he's going to look back and catch some sun. Any low type line drives hit from about left center to the left field line are going to be a little problematic for the left fielder. Both Mastari and Mercado kind of shielding their eyes a little bit. Here's Vito. He hammers it foul. That's going to roll over by the bocce ball court. A couple of fans got a little bit of a wake-up call as it went bouncing in there. So it's going to be Vito, Julian Gutierrez, and Ryan Russ coming up here. Vito, high pop-up. Anthony Sanchez, that ball was hit well above where you'd have to look in terms of catching any sun. And again, it'll be about 10 more minutes and that sun will not be an issue. So leadoff man down, here's Julian Gutierrez. And Julian goes the other way again, high lazy fly ball. So right now, Flashback early in the ball game, not really barreling up anything. And it brings up Ryan Russ, the left fielder. And Ryan Russ, a little ground ball to Joe Yaris. So Flashback, very, very, very quick inning. They go 3 up, 3 down. And we're going to head to the bottom of the second. So Jerry Brown chiming in with a comment, making me chuckle a little bit. So it's been a busy softball season here at the SSA. Best coverage in the country for 16-inch. I'd like to thank Sweet Buzz, one of our main corporate partners for that Chicago Summer Series. They sell infused products. If you're an adult and you use them, check them out. Talk to Nick Drabel, short center on Moneyline, co-owner. Please use them responsibly. And Scotty Vetter leading off, dumps it down the line, foul. So we'll reset. So we've shown you a lot of softball already. We still got some national championship tournaments coming up. Next big SSA event will be the Class A Glove National Championship out at Carroll Stream. So if you're a A or a B team and you want to go out to Carroll Stream, you know the drill. Reach out to us and get on the list. And there's a ground ball, and Vito stood up a little too soon. Went right off of either a knee or a shin there, and the leadoff man on. Vito kind of shaking that leg a little bit. So here's Chris Lentine.
You're good.
And of course, we still have the men's major 16-inch national championship out in Joliet. So you major teams want to make sure you reach out to us as well. And then, of course, we'll have the men's 50 and over, the 14-inch co-ed national championship tournament, and of course the Las Vegas big ball getaway. And Scotty Vickers makes the play, does advance the runner though, 1 out now. Brings up Adam Haas.
Hey, come on, Haas. Right here, kid. Got 1 down over there.
And of course Melrose has their tournament coming up. Hamlin Park is coming up. And of course the first responder tournament, Frank Jekyll and Joey Agarde. That Hamlin tournament, of course, is the Michael Ciriali tournament. So we'll be up there we'll be out at all of those events having a good time. And of course we'll be showing you league play. A lot of these leagues are finishing up and they're going to have their postseason playoffs or postseason tournaments. So Adam, front foot slipped out. He ended up just pushing it out to Ryan Russ, who got there easily for out number 2, and it brings up Jimmy Moretti.
2 down over there, 2 down.
Of course, that SSA Class A Glove National Championship tournament, the biggest 16-inch national championship tournament in the country from a team volume standpoint. And that tournament's always like the Wild West. Very hard to handicap. So Mike Marasovic hasn't been quite as sharp in the sense of throwing balls and strikes, although he grabs one there. Wind picking up just a little bit now. And there's a little fly ball. Ryan Russ is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. So we're going to head to the 3rd, still 2-0, 45's. And a lot of these guys were playing out in Papa Hops, and then some of them did double duty and ran out to the Terry Moran. So even though there were no major events except the Class B, a lot of these guys played all weekend, and right now it looks like they're just trying to get back into the flow. I'm sure most of them spent Sunday on the couch. So it's going to be Anthony Stacy, Scotty Vickers, Shane Waller. We're in the top of the 3rd here. And that plate's on the point. These guys both played a league game last week out in Forest Park. And that had first place implications. 45's beat Flash. I believe they shut them out, I want to say 7-0. And Stacy, a little knuckleball, that's going to sit up the alley. Sanchez gets to it and will hold him to a long single. And it brings up Scotty Vickers. So leadoff man on for Flashback. First time in the ball game. And there's good friend Jeff Hernandez and Bob Rush Jr.
Get off, get off. Come on, Scotty.
This kid in Jibs, I haven't seen him with hair this short in a long time. And that goes off of the pitcher into no man's land. So Scotty Vicker bangs it off of Moretti. And it's first and second now for Shane Waller with Mike Mirosevich on deck.
Why ain't nobody deep there?
Well, they have talent on that team. I think they're one of the teams, Amalia, that is a little bit of an enigma. They've got some guys that can swing the bats on that team, and they just haven't been able to gel and put it all together yet. So here's Shane. He hits a high fly ball. Isidro De Santiago makes the catch. Ryan Russ easily into third. So runners on the corner now. And they're going to swing for Mike Mirosevich with Denny Lawler. Brian Kearns on deck. You know, sometimes when you get shut out by a team, I believe Jimmy was pitching last week, and Flash got shut out, and sometimes the longer you go where you don't score a guy off a guy, and Flash has generally, throughout their history, been able to score runs when Jimmy was pitching, but Jimmy's never pitched on a team that was this good defensively behind him. And sometimes that'll get into your hitters' heads a little bit. You start thinking too much. And Denny punches it, but right at Marola, Ryan Russ tags. And now the throw gets away and in the dugout. And that's going to send Scotty Vickers all the way to third. That's an example. Now, normally on an overthrow, you do get two bases. And it doesn't matter whether it's infield or outfield. So here's Brian Kearns' chance to tie the game up here. And Kearns is very quick. So you got to be careful as an infielder. And they're all kind of doing that little walk-in. And Kearns tries to flip the other way. Foul ball. See, from where we're at, there's a white line there. But it's hard to tell where the ball's landing. And Kearns is also one of these guys. He's so fast. Does put pressure on your infield. And there's a little pop-up. Hoss going back. So 2 strikes now on Brian Kearns. As he's hit one foul down the left field line and now the right field line. So he's equal opportunity in his foul balls. And that takes a little pressure. Sometimes Brian will just try to hit a slow roller and try to beat it out. He's got a good over the infield line drive swing. And there he hits it, but right at Villarreal, who got a good read on it, moving up the middle, and the score will stay 2-1. So good swing by Kearns, good read by Villarreal, and we'll head to the bottom of the third, 2-1. And I'm looking at the scoreboard on the other field, and it looks got to be a mistake. They got a team with 80 runs in like the 8th inning down there. Impossible. So whoever the scorekeeper is down there, struggling apparently. So here's that guy, Danny Villarreal, with Mike Marola on deck, and then it'll be the top. And Villarreal walks the dog down the right field line for a base hit. Nothing P.J. Raines could do about it, because he just flipped it down the right field line. And Danny's another guy, can play a lot of positions, can do a lot of things. So here's Mike Marola. So here comes Adam Haas. He's going to courtesy run. They do allow that during league play. So Mike Marola, we were chewing the fat the other day, and I thought maybe it was just me, but I made a comment that Mike seemed to be driving the ball a lot more this year than he has in the past, and the other couple of guys that were involved with the conversation all agreed. So
Are you? At first here? That one, that humper, that thing. Yeah. I saw you go up like this and now fucking.
So we got two first basemen talking about that line drive that handcuffed Lawler in the first inning. And we'll see that all the time. Players that play the same position and they get the fielder's choice. Scotty Vickers had a slight bobble there, but he was still able to backhand the ball for the fielder's choice, and it brings up Isidro Di Santiago. The young man played a little bit with the Demons the year they won the SSA Class A No Glove National Championship out in Oak Lawn. And we've talked about Isidro, pretty solid outfielder, young kid. Just needs to get a hair more consistent with the stick. But he's got some tools. And there's a little roller to Vickers, and he can't make the catch.
Stay right here, stay right here.
And so Vickers looked like he was trying to shovel it. Mike Marola, who's pretty quick, was barreling into second, and he just fumbled the ball. Everybody's safe. So with one out, the top of the lineup, Anthony Sanchez, 45's in a good spot here to extend this one-run lead.
You're good, kid.
And there he grabs the strike.
You're good.
And Anthony, a little short fly ball. Ryan Russ on the run, makes the catch. And Ryan got it in pretty quick. Mike Marola gave him a courtesy tag there. I'm not sure he necessarily needed to throw that ball home. I think if Ryan would have just continued and run that ball into the infield, I don't think Isidro would have tagged. But once he let it go, Isidro took off. So two runners in scoring position for Nate Mercado.
Nice drop, Moj. You're good.
So Mike Marasovic trying to pitch out of a jam here. And Nate hits a little knuckleball fair down the line. That's going to score two. And the 45's push out to a 4-1 lead on the two-out double by Nate Mercado.
Hey, we got 2 down, kid. 2 down.
So Nate just hit a knuckleball right down the line. It stayed fair. And it brings up Vince Acey. So that's a good example there by Ryan Russ throwing that ball all the way home. And Vince tries to walk the dog, but that's going to curl foul past Jerry Brown. Not much of an effort there by Jerry to make a play on the ball. Got to give my broadcast partner a little grief.
Hey, line drive, kid.
So here's Vince Acey.
Hey, we got 2 down, kid.
on the reset.
Yeah.
And there's a high fly ball and center fielder Brian Kearns. But the 45's do push a couple across. They extend the lead to 4-1. Huh? Yeah, Ryan should have just ran that ball in.
What do you say?
Ryan didn't need to throw the ball home on the fly out. No, Mike wasn't going. He did the fake tag thing. Yeah. You know, but these outfielders want to get rid of the ball. And really, when you think about it, if your pitcher lines up as a cutoff man, then you can maybe turn around and cut and throw to second if you wanted to. But so here's Joey Agardo. And he strokes it right at Villarreal, who sucks it up right on, just on the grass there. Danny caught a little bit of a break that didn't hit the lip. And he makes the play. So right now, 45's have just hit the ball a little bit better. A little bobble on a infield ground ball that cost him a fielder's choice that ended up scoring. So 45's right now just a little crisper than Flash. PJ Rain smokes it, knocked down by Mastari, and he'll just stick it in his back pocket. And that's a good example. Jeff Mastari has got very good range. He also has played a lot of shortstop, and he's a long kid. And I'm not sure if Nate would have got to it. PJ runs good, but once he knocked it down, there was no play possible. And here's Mike Manzella.
Liner through. Come on, Mike. One out, Beach. One out. Come on, Jimmy.
Flashback missing quite a few starters tonight. No Joe Piscitelli. No Justin Smikowski. No Danny Dispenza.
You're good. You're good. Go.
And all three of those guys would be hitting in the top 5 of their lineup. So a little short-handed today, to say the least.
Good.
And there's a little roller to Mercado, and they get Mike Manzella. So Flashback's offensive woes continue in this game. Halfway through, 45's 4-1. And that's an example. Manzella normally runs pretty good. He just can't move right now. And as a result of that, he rolled into a double play. Where that ball was hit and how far Nate had to come to catch and throw, with the healthy Manzella, there would have been no shot at the double play, but they do get it. And again, nobody in softball is going to have any sympathy for you if you're shorthanded or the guy is hurt. But with all of the woes that they have, if you're the 45s, you want to stick a stake through their heart right now. And you want to make sure that you're not giving them a chance to maybe put together one good inning and steal a game from you. So here's Jeff Mastari leading off. Jeff pulled a hard single to left his last time up. Jeff had a couple of hits in that game against Flash last week as well. And there's a high towering fly ball. Ryan Russ camped under it, makes the play. Brings up Joe Yaris. Jerry Brown. Yaris swings off of Mike Marasovic, and Vito made it closer than it should have been. And Jeff will courtesy run for Joe Yaris. So 1 out single. Moji looked like a goalie throwing the leg and the glove out. Ball deflected very high in the air, no play. So with 1 out, here's Scotty Vetter. Chris Lentine on deck. This game is moving along pretty quickly. We're probably only about 30 minutes in. And there's a ground ball, and Anthony Stacy can't get the ears on it. So banger off the pitcher, and then a ground ball to Stacy. And the 45's starting to maybe put an inning together here. And that pitch is inside.
Working, Moji. You're good, Jeff. Go, Moji. 1, right?
Here's the pitch. Chris takes that. Gotta change the inning. We are in the 4th.
Come on, Chris. Nobody's there, Jeff. We got 1 down.
And there's a swing and a base hit. Looked like Vickers broke down and leaned toward his left, and the ball got hit past his right, and another run scores.
Hey, we got 1 down right here.
Of course, she may have just slipped, but 5-1 here. Two infield plays, and now a ground ball through the infield. The 45's played at another run here. Up 4 in the 4th, Adam Haas.
Hey, let's go, kid. Way back.
And there's a fly ball. PJ Raines makes the catch. Another run will score. 6-1 45. So the 45's have taken advantage of some scoring opportunities. They got 2 in the 1st. They got 2 in the 3rd, and so far 2 in the 4th. Seems to be their magic number.
You're good, you're good.
Here's Jimmy Moretti now with 2 outs. Also forgot I don't see Mike Meyer here either for Flashback.
Come on, Moretti.
Like I said, Moji just hasn't been normally as crisp as he is. He usually works ahead quite a bit. So 3-1 count. Full count. Chris Lentine will be running on the release.
Let's go, Chris.
And that pitch way inside. So that's going to bring up Danny Villarreal. Walked the dog down the right field line his last time up. and Adam Hostel come in and courtesy run.
Back it down, boys. Sit down, kid. You're good, you're good.
So Moji grabs a strike that time. When he gets ahead, he likes to throw that knuckleball.
You're good, kid.
And Danny, a little ground ball. Moji makes that play. Try to lighten up the contrast a little bit. So we're going to head to the top of the 5th inning here. And right now the 45's in control of the ball game. 6-1. So it's going to be Vito, Julian, and Ryan for Flashback as they are trying to find some type of a spark here to get them going. They've already hit for Moji one time today. They do have Will Russ and, of course, Gibbs who can pitch. If they get to him this inning, my guess is they might go ahead and hit for him a second time. And Vito, a little overhand cut, that's going to be out of play.
I agree with you. I thought the same thing. We were trying to get Tom. Hold on.
Got a ball rolling in from the other field. And Vito hits that hard, but it's going to hang up there in the air as he reached for it just a little bit. Gave it a decent ride, but kind of died when it got out there. Anthony Sanchez cruising over. And right now, when you look at how Flashback is swinging the bats, it looks like a lot of guys stepping up there without really a plan or a purpose for their at-bat. Well, they still got plenty. There'd be a lot of teams would be more than happy to go to war with what they got out here. So you can't make excuses for a team, but they are playing shorthanded. And Julian draws a one-out walk, and it brings up Ryan Russ.
Let's go, right, guys. Good boy, Joel. Wasn't giving him an earful when you're touching him. Say what? All right. All right, on. Good right, in boy. Okay, go. 50. Right. Get ready now.
And now Jimmy Moretti's starting to lose home plate a little bit. And there's a little flare inside out swing as Sidro gets there, no tag. Ryan looked like he was just going to flip it that way, but he got under it. Little cross breeze wouldn't let the ball come down right away. And the Sidro got there, so 2 outs. And it brings up Anthony Stacy. umpire wasn't back there, and Anthony just, I tell you, that's a swing. If you could master it, you might hit 1,000. Hit that little ball with backspin. And that pitch is short.
I got you.
And Stacy off of Mistari, so he'll reach. 2 outs now for Scotty Vickers. Flashes.
Let's go.
And they're going to courtesy run with Ryan Ross. So 2 outs. Ryan will be flying on the swing. So Flash looking for a 2-out hit to maybe get him energized there. And that's going to be caught. Marola, long run, made the catch. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1, 5-run lead. .45's just kind of doing what they do. They play solid defense. They make it hard for you to score. They don't give you a lot of breaks. And even though they haven't rolled up a big number, they're certainly executing. So a little foreshadowing, Will Russ getting loose, because Mike Marasovic is scheduled to hit second in the top of the 6th. So my guess is they're going to hit for him. And Mike Marola walks the dog down the right field line. So leadoff hitter on here for Isidro Di Santiago. Top of the lineup looming. Well, the wind, it's weird. It picks up and it blows a little bit, then it almost stops and then it picks up again. But I think a couple of balls have been maybe knocked down a little bit. And it always seems like when you're losing and the wind's kind of blowing in, you always feel like it's blowing in when your team is hitting. So again, Moji dropping behind here, 3-0. One of the good attributes about Moji is he normally throws strikes and works quick, but today he just hasn't been that sharp. And Isidro, that ball drifts way foul. And there's a ground ball over to Vito, the relay. And Vito threw a nasty slider down and away. They do get the fielder's choice. It's a good job by Moji. Of course, Isidro left-handed. And it brings up Anthony Sanchez. Again, Isidro, tough kid to double up. Moji did a good job. He caught it clean and threw a strike. But it looked like Vito trying to get a little extra on it, held on to the ball a little longer than he should have. And
you good, kid? Put it here.
And Anthony Sanchez, who's having himself a nice year, throws it the other way. And now the ball gets through, hit the pole and stayed in. It'll temporarily save a run, but both runners advance. So Brian trying to throw to third there. A little too tall for Stacy. He got a hand on it. Hit right on the corner of the pole and stayed in play. And here's Nate Mercado. So 45's in a great position here to really open this game up now.
You good, Art? Not a through, kid.
And there's a hard ground ball. Joey Agardo will take the out at first. But another run does score, 7-1 45's. And with 2 outs, still a runner in scoring position for Stacy.
Good on, Art. Good on, kid. Come on, one dog. Sign one, huh? Sign one here. 1, 2. You good, Art?
And there's a sky-high pop-up. PJ Raines called it all the way. And we're going to head to the 6th. 7-1, all 45 so far. So it's going to be Shane Lawler. His brother Denny will swing for Mike Marasovic, who is now going to be out of the game. And Will Russ will come in to pitch the bottom of the 6th. Should we give you a view of Bulger Park a little bit? Again, this park tucked in a residential area. Very nice facility. Congratulations to Richie Arrico, greatest groundskeeper not named Bossard on the planet. And Shane Lawler dumps a leadoff hit. And Scotty Vickers, is going to come out and run. Richie Arrico, congratulations, got a promotion. He's a crew chief now. How about that? And here's Denny Lawler in the box trying to back up his brother Shane. And there's a soft little fly ball. Marola's there, and that'll be out number 2. So top of the flashback order coming up. I will agree with you there, Jerry Brown.
Get one here. You're good, you're good. Come on, Kern.
Takes that pitch outside. And Brian Kearns delivers a hit. It's been a long 4 days, folks. So here's Joey Agardo. Flashback first and second now with 1 out here in this ball game. Trying to claw their way back maybe. Need a couple more hits to be dangerous.
Come on, Iggy, liners through here. 1 done. You don't want to do it like that. Give him a strike. Come on, Iggy. Come on, Iggy. Strike. Jared. Come on, didn't like it. Give him a strike.
So a couple of illegal flat pitches. And that pitch is inside 3-0. Throws a strike there. And that's way inside. So with a 6-run lead with a team that's not swinging it well, you certainly don't want to walk anybody. The bases are now loaded for PJ Raines. Yeah, I'm running on empty. There's no doubt about it. But this will be a good weekend for me. May head out to the trades tournament on Saturday. But Friday and Sunday, I'll be relaxing, brother. So another ball here, and all of a sudden Jimmy can't find it. Man. Oh. Flashed it. That's about as deep as you can go and get a strike. And Bob Rice Jr. is not happy. It's almost, I think the Flash guys feel like he threw a lot of balls and he might have been giving the pitcher a break. I know the umpire, he's a good solid umpire. But
come on, Pete. Get it right shirt. Come on. Get set.
And that pitch is deep and outside. And again, you know, I'm not saying he's being overly careful here, but Manzella can't run. And PJ juices one. Sanchez, though, makes the catch. It will score a run. Now the ball gets away and Kearns will score. So double tag on the deep fly ball, and then the relay got away. And Flash now 7-3. Iggy did tag and go to second. PJ had just a little too much air under that. And that wind, as we said, kind of pushing in a little bit, may have knocked that down and allowed Sanchez to get to it. So here's Manzella now, the runner in scoring position and 2 outs. And Manzella right up the shaft, and Sanchez goes back and he makes the catch. So Flash does push a couple across. Certainly could have been worse. Bottom of the 6th. So Greg, I heard out in Carroll there were quite a few teams playing no glove out there. Which we'd like to see. So it's going to be Jeff Mastari, Joe Yaris, and Scotty Vetter. I got Vetters, I got Vickers. Will Russ on the hill now. Will's job is to try to keep the score right here. And Jeff goes toward right center, and Brian Kearns, he's got some mileage on him, but he got to that ball pretty good. Well, we always like to see it. Like to see more teams take the glove off. You know, I'm a big believer. It's the only reason why teams in Chicago play as well as they do. And Ryan Ross comes in and makes the catch.
Blue runner.
So Ryan Ross, we told you, it's a human highlight reel out there. And Ryan Russ is a kid that he generally doesn't say a whole lot. And he just picked it up and threw it in like it was a routine play. So here's Scotty Vetter now, 2 outs, nobody on. And he hits a line drive through the hole. So 2-out base runner for the 45's, and it brings up Chris Lentine. Yeah, I'm a big believer, everybody, it's not about the athletes, it's about repetitions. And, here in Chicago, we just play so much no glove, it's second nature to us. But if you don't make the effort to drop the mitt and get used to playing without a glove, then you can't catch up. So when I get reports that teams drop the glove in an Iowa tournament, I like to see that. I'm sorry, Greg, my schedule's been so chaotic. Do me a favor, if you got time during the day tomorrow, I left the office and looked at my schedule. I did not have any meetings set up, so give me a call sometime after 10 tomorrow. You should be able to get a hold of me. So do or die, top of the 7th for Flash. Will Russ did his job. He kept the score right where it was at when he came in. And it's going to be Vito, Julian, and Ryan. Need 4 to continue the game, 5 to take their first lead. Anything less, 45's will win. And Vito gasses this, but again, just kind of hung up a little bit, and Marola got back and made the catch. And Vito's got that kind of unorthodox type overhand swing. So depending on how the barrel comes down, sometimes it hooks, sometimes it slices. Here's Julian, 1 out now. And Julian rifles one, but Mercado gets the read and made the catch. So 2 up, 2 down, up to Ryan Russ to continue the ball game. And I know some of you were hoping we would do a second game tonight, but I'm kind of spent. I just thought I'd get on the airwaves a little bit and show you something today. We will have a show come Thursday. And hopefully I'll be a little more recovered. Maybe after the show we'll try to sneak a game in Thursday out here. So Ryan Russ, this will do it. And 45's very efficient ball game. They win the game 7-3. We're never really challenged. Flashback never really got untracked. And the 45's continue to win games in league play. So on behalf of the SSA, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast.